changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Reclamation Day. Today is the day, everyone. Reclamation Day. We've been preparing this moment for 25 years. We're ready. You're ready. America is waiting for us. So let's get out there. The Overseer. You're invited. Countdown to Reclamation Day. Who? Everybody. When? 10 p.m. to midnight. We've opened the remaining liquor rations and the Vault Tech party hats. The Overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes to midnight and will lead the countdown. Have fun, everybody. Me, I was Vault Tech security, being left behind by everyone else that had left months before to lock this place tight. Soon the air would be shut down and this place would be unlivable. So it's time for me to finally face the world outside that everyone else had left to go to months before. Everything was locked down tight, and it was my last look at the place in which I'd called home for a large portion of my life. Couldn't believe I was never going to see this place again.
Have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault Tech is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Message repeats in 24 hours. System breakdown.
It seemed obvious to me, the overseer. She wanted us to know something. Before I leave, I must check her computers. The atrium was center of life in the vault. Everything from World Cups to parties held here. It was always full of life. To be honest, you could never get away from the noise. I hadn't really used the canteen much since everyone had gone just for cooking. Tend to restrict myself to my room. It felt lonely out here now. Lonely and cold. All the life that this place once had gone. Now it was just me and this cold robot. It was time for me to leave.
Hello? At last! Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
Have we had any word from the outside?
Nothing at all. The exterior sensors were taken out of commission after that unfortunate business with the nuclear bombs. With so many of your friends having been gone so long, I cannot begin to speculate how they've transformed Appalachia already.
I'm ready to go.
Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking! Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
To be fair to Vault-Tec, everything had been set out. Everything we'd need, from water to Radex, all the way up to building materials.
3 samples. Yum, yum.
One last look at the canteen I'd used for years and years. So little life in there recently.
Always stay stocked with medicines. And don't forget to use them.
The infirmary. I was going to have to rely on myself for medical care from now on.
I know it's cozy in here, but you'll soon be faced with a distinct lack of power and shelter. Ah, there they are. Vault 76's own Rip Van Winkle. How many months has it been?
I had to go down and check the overseer's office before I left, see if there was any clues, any inclination of where she may have been, or where she may have been going. Ah, the overseer's office. Vault-Tec report. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76 and begin the process called reclamation. Specifics will be designated automatically as that time approaches. After Reclamation Day, you are personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos, codenamed Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. If these sites are still nuclear capable, ensure no one except Vault-Tec can access or launch nuclear ordnance. To be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether it be government, militia, or otherwise. Their claims are to be ignored. Vault-Tec alone maintains jurisdiction. Vault 76 parameters. Congratulations, Overseer. Vault 76 is one of the most important projects that Vault-Tec has completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing, and selecting the inhabitants of your vault. The cream of the crop of America has been chosen, including luminaries from Vault-Tec University. The special classes and instruction you received about managing a vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see to the livelihood and well-being of all your residents, and make sure they are ready to colonize America once the all-clear has been given. It is to be expected you will face challenges we haven't prepared you for. Adapt, learn, thrive. America is counting on you. Operation procedures. Day-to-day duties. Your job as Overseer is to see the overall health and safety of Vault 76. Avoid loss of life at all costs. The Vault residents have been carefully chosen for their unique skills and temperament. Due to the aptitude of the Vault residents, you may be presented with unique challenges on maintaining order. As a last resort, each dormicle can be locked down and the resident imprisoned for any duration you deem appropriate. Enforced solitary confinement can lead to psychiatrical issues, so factor that in. Although the vault doors cannot be opened from the inside, keep the entry clear of all unauthorized personnel. The security team will stow all weapons and munitions after the amended entry period and will be armed solely with non-lethal devices. One thing they didn't tell us is that weapons wouldn't be given back to us when we were about to leave. Now I'm about to go out there barehanded. If America is to be rebuilt, every life in this vault is special. Preserve them all. Mandatory shutdown. Our studies have shown that even after the relatively short duration of living with Vault-Tec amenities, that test subjects can grow dependent on them. That will not do for Vault 76. After the all-clear message is received, Vault 76 will shut down all functions inside of 24 hours. Air circulation will cease to last, and you should warn the Vault residents that staying inside the vault can be lethal after this period. Everyone must leave the nest. It is imperative that all residents are focused on the important job of rebuilding America. This is what I've just completed. Took me a hell of a lot longer than 24 hours, so thank God that air didn't turn off. Archive files. Reclamation day has arrived. We counted down to midnight. I haven't seen everyone cheer like that since Vault Baby number 1 was born. I called lights out a couple of hours ago. Had to get security to help a few people to the beds. Then the volunteers and I got all the standees set up, just like we practiced. Need to make the final recordings, and then it'll be time for me to head out the door. I wish I could be there to help everyone on their way, but I know they will make us proud. Survival first. As instructors, we set up the survival packages. I've advised everyone to run fast and far from 76 as soon as the doors open. We have no information about what awaits us. Vault-Tec says we're America's best hope. Now we'll find out. Annual Review 2/100. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. This is up from 4 last year. The morale officer has managed to quash most of the rumors about Appalachia. Cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever. But tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of most of the residents is impressive, to say the least. But competence sometimes means arrogance, and arrogance means my authority gets tested more often than it should. Hydroponics has been struggling to keep up with demand. I've been loath to institute mandatory rationing, but in 2101 that may be necessary. 76 is full and bursting with people, more than we anticipated. Top successes, the award ceremonies are a great way of stroking the most hardened egos, since everyone is so damn competitive. The low point was someone losing a tooth in a fight over the dental hygiene award, I remember that. The senior staff has been exemplary. As always, very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers placed. But another year down and we're still here. The Vault 76 World Cup has proven to be a huge hit. The ball damn near broke the jukebox, but the energy in the atrium was just amazing. It was a fucking brilliant day, I'm telling you. We had a proper laugh that day, and how drunk I got that night. Jesus. Deleted files? Nothing. Just gonna grab this holotape out of here. I can play that in my Pip-Boy in a moment. Just need to find some way in which I can at least track down her last location.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
That's it. If I remember rightly, the nearest town to Vault 76 was Flatwoods. I'll make my way there. Hopefully her camp has some clue as to where it is she's gone. Or where it is these nuclear silos are, at least.
Still pretending it's Reclamation Day, are we?
Jesus. The old educational projector's still playing. I can't believe it. Guess this thing's gonna play forever. It ain't gonna matter to it whether the air gets cut off.
You, sir, possess the skills necessary to accomplish anything. I'm sure of it.
My old security office just here on the left. Spent many an hour in there. We had good fun, me and the rest of the security team, but everyone's gone now, so it's time for me to leave. Find me to step out into the big wide world and see what these nuclear bombs did to it.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci.
The world doesn't seem as destroyed as I thought. At least on first glance anyway. But I was soon to find out how wrong I was. People say we have it good here. I'm not so sure. I am Jax, and this is my story.